and harsh language. They cannot because of lower policy. So yeah, we can stick. Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, now I can hear you.
So, how are you?
I'm good. What about you?
Very well. Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, yes, you are audible.
Audible, clearly audible? Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. So today, what topic do you want to discuss on?
Topic. I don't have any topic in my mind.
Okay, so let's talk
Okay,
about
so yes, yes, I have one
sorry,
topic. How to become a good teacher.
how to?
Become a good teacher.
Yes, that's a
Not
good.
teacher, good teacher.
Sorry, how to?
Become a good teacher.
Yeah. So tell me, what do you think? How to become a good teacher according to you?
Okay, so according to me, like as I know, first the teacher should have good communication skills
Okay.
and he or she have potential to make student understand make student understand whatever she or is teaching or second thing is sorry third thing is if teacher have potential whatever she is teaching uh, present in an effective way.
Yes, absolutely. So here you can use the word should,
Yeah.
should. Okay. So you said you can say he should have the potential. He should
Mhm.
have the
Have
potential to teach in an effective way. Okay, should you can use. Okay. What is the like your in your opinion, what is the right thing to do, the perfect thing to do? You can use should. Okay. That is there. Now, when you say a good teacher, do you mean to say a good teacher of English or a good teacher in any subject?
in any subject
Any
in
subject,
general.
right? So you said that first of all, the teacher should have good knowledge on the subject. Don't you think so?
Yeah, first thing
Correct.
is good.
Good knowledge of the subject, and then he or she should have the ability to communicate in a very simple manner
Correct. Yeah.
to the students. Correct. What else is required? What are the other qualities of a good teacher?
Okay, so nowadays it's a digital area, so digital era, sorry, it's a digital era. So if the teacher have little bit not little bit, if teacher have digital knowledge how to run applications, there are different applications, quizzes are there. So if teacher have digital knowledge also, then it would be effective.
Yes, absolutely. So I want to point out two mistakes. You said if teacher have. Okay. Now teacher you are saying singular. Okay.
Has.
Using have. Right.
Yeah, teacher has.
If if a teacher has. Okay. Or you can say if teachers have. Plural
Yeah.
then have. Okay. Both the
Okay.
options are right. And the pronunciation of effective.
Effective.
Okay. Okay. Now there are two words affect and effective. Affect. So it the word affect is affect. It affects me. Okay. But effective will be effective. Effective. Okay. That is the difference. Now tell me, like, suppose a teacher, is it necessary for the teacher to connect to the students?
Yeah, it is. As I told you, it is very important thing. If teacher is not able to connect students, so it is not possible. It is not possible. Teacher or student have a good relation, or students feel comfortable in the class. It is important for students and teachers also.
Yeah. The students feel important in the class, right? Now
Yeah.
suppose if there is an age gap between the student and the teacher, okay. if there is a generation gap between the student and the teachers, okay, so do you think the teachers should adapt to the generation of the students?
Yes, he or she, teacher should adopt the differences, or like um, whatever like what he teach, he is important. Generation gap is not important. He should try to avoid that gap, and try to make them understand.
Correct. I liked that you used the word he should try to. Right? He should try to make them understand. Perfect. Now tell me, like, do you think a teacher should be strict or lenient?
But nowadays it is not not a rule or like in new education policy it is not there. We cannot use any we do like uh, teachers cannot use the like punishment and harsh language. They are not, they cannot, because of lower policy. So yeah, we can stick, but not in a negative way. They can enforce children, but not in a negative way. They can enforce them positively.
Because nowadays in this digital era, what has happened is that people take the video of
Yeah.
a teacher scolding the students and they make it viral. Correct.
Yeah, and also in classrooms there is a CC cameras.
Yeah. Correct. So do you think now, so in that case, what are the qualities as a human being that a teacher should have? A good teacher.
Okay. As a human being, yeah, as a human being, teacher should have politeness,
Okay. Okay.
politeness,
Very good.
politeness, or empathy. They must have empathy also, because
Very good.
students belong to rich or poor, both family, rich and poor families. So teachers should have empathy also, and trust. Like if students have trust or faith in this in the teacher, so then they can easily trust, or so they can easily learn and follow whatever teacher saying or telling, teachers telling,
Yeah. Whatever tells or says,
tells.
whatever the teacher says.
Yeah.
Okay, not saying or telling. Whatever the teacher says, simple present tense. Okay, that is there. Now, another quality I think which a good teacher should have is patience.
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 Yeah. Yes.
Correct? Only if a teacher is patient, he would not get angry. If a teacher is impatient, then he or she would get angry.
Yeah.
Right? Absolutely. So he or she should be calm, composed, and have patience. Correct.
And one more thing, I believe teacher should, like teacher must have always curious to know new things, or we can say creative.
Yeah. The teachers should also be learners, right? The teachers
Mm.
should always be on the learning curve. So you can use this phrase on the learning curve. Okay,
On the learning curve.
on the learning curve means the teacher should always be also be like learning, eager to learn. Okay,
Eager
so
to
there is
learn.
never any end of learning. Correct.
Mhm. Yeah.
That is there. So right now, do you take any tuition classes from anywhere?
No.
Okay. When was the last time you took tuition classes?
Tuition classes. I haven't. Uh, Sorry, I during my 12th, I was taking classes
Okay.
um, only for English or science. English or yeah, only for English.
Okay. So you can say on my 12th, I used to take tuition classes. Used to take. You can hear used to
I
because
used to take.
tuition classes. Okay, because now you don't take tuition classes, so it is you can use used to over here. Okay, or you can use I would take tuition classes. Would for past tense. I would take tuition classes in class 12. Okay. Now, how was your experience while taking tuition? in class 12? How was your experience?
Yeah, it was good experience. There was a teacher who was very good in English, or used to make sentences on daily basis. We used to uh, translate Hindi to English, English to Hindi that time. So uh, it was a very good experience. Like because of that teacher, I uh, felt English is very interesting language. English is very interesting language because of that teacher only. And because of
Okay.
math teacher, I uh, started feeling math is very boring subject, and that is why I left the mathematics
So it is very important for the teacher to have a good personality. Don't you think so?
personality. Yeah.
So that
Yes.
he can make things interesting for the students. If a teacher has a boring personality, then the
Yeah.
teacher would
Yeah,
not
that
be.
teacher was stereotypes. He always like uh, pressurized to learn mathematics term, or so I was not able to solve any problems in mathematics tuition.
So a teacher should have a pleasant
Yes.
personality, which
Yes.
which would make which makes the students feel comfortable and at ease. Correct. So what happened? The fear that you developed for maths was because of the teacher being very strict,
Yeah.
right? So you
Yeah.
actually were scared of the teacher, right? More than
Yeah.
maths. So
Not the
that
math.
that fear
Because
got
that teacher is very like teacher was a like my family, have a relation with my family, and used to tell me, if you're not going to attain good marks in the math, so I will tell your father. So
oh,
that is why I always felt, I always scared.
I always I was
Scared.
always scared of that teacher. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So he used to blackmail you. Huh?
Yes. Yes.
So that is not the right approach. That is the
Yeah.
reason why you develop the fear of.
Yes. And still I have fear of math. Still
Yeah.
I
Do you
have that
still
fear.
study maths for your exams? Do
Sorry?
you still do you still need to study maths?
Yes, in my syllabus there is a mathematics. We have to prepare DI, and some mathematical equations are there.
Okay.
So still I have a fear.
You still have facing the fear.
Yeah.
So, so do you think you should overcome that fear?
Yeah, I usually I sorry I do practice, but my basics are not strong.
Oh,
Yeah.
got it. Got it. So I understand. So now tell me, like, let us take two teachers. Okay, two teachers. Okay, one teacher is very good. Okay,
Hmm.
in
Yeah.
his knowledge. Okay, of the
Yeah.
subject,
Yeah.
but he doesn't smile.
Yeah.
Okay. And another teacher is also very good in his subject, but is always smiling, cracking jokes.
Yeah.
Right. So which teacher would you prefer and why?
Second one, obviously, but depends on like which standard I am, or if I am also very serious. But like if a teacher is very stereotype and he don't have smile,
Uh,
sorry, he doesn't have smile,
uh,
so he doesn't
he
have
does
smile. Yeah, he doesn't have smile on his face. So I, I can't understand whatever he or he whatever he is teaching. So
I
I
wouldn't
will,
I wouldn't be able to understand.
yes.
I
So
wouldn't be.
yeah, I wouldn't be able to understand.
Yes. Okay. Condition, so wouldn't be able to. Condition, if the teacher does not have a smile on his face or her
Mm.
face, I wouldn't be able to understand. Okay, the
Yeah.
teacher. Absolutely. So, so tell me, is it necessary for us to take tuitions? Was it necessary for us to take tuitions?
No, not really. But nowadays it's a kind of business in schools also. If we want to get good marks, so we have to start tuition with that teacher only. So it is not a good thing. If student is feeling, yes, I need to work on that particular subject, then they can go for tuition. Otherwise, forcefully or because of getting good marks, it is not good.
Absolutely, it is not good. Absolutely, because we should learn everything in school or college only, right?
Why we are learning in schools? Because we don't need any tuition and any extra classes. But nowadays, it's a kind of business, or it's a side earning source.
Imagine how much time we would have saved. How much time we would have saved if we didn't
Yes.
have to go for tuitions, right?
Yes, but like some students are not able to understand in class. Like some students are struggling in science, maths. These are little mm, like difficult or tough uh, subjects for some students. So they can go for tuition. Otherwise, there is no need to go for tuition in that particular teacher.
Absolutely. And what is your which was your favorite subject in school?
English.
English. Wow,
Yeah.
that's very good. And so you live in Gurgaon, right?
Yes. Yes.
Do you know there in Gurgaon there is a policy that if you involve yourself in sports and you
Mm,
represent the country in any Asian games, you will automatically get a job. You know that?
no. So
Check
I
in Hut.
think there is a criteria to join any sports, age limit, or
Okay.
like 12 students can go for sports. Otherwise,
Yeah. So were you ever interested in sports in school?
yes,
What kind of sports did you play?
like badminton, athletics.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's good. That's good. So I must say that your grammar is improving. Okay, I can see
Mm,
the number of mistakes are coming down. Okay, just the singular plural, just take note of that. A teacher has,
yeah.
teachers have, that one, and don't and doesn't, that one.
Yeah.
Okay, but that also the mistakes are coming down. You are expressing your points very confidently, so that is a good sign. Okay, so you are definitely have improved. I can guarantee that you are improved. So you're in the right direction, and the small mistakes, you yourself you are correcting your mistakes now, right? You only corrected doesn't, right? So
Yeah.
you know what is right. So now it will become a habit with practice, and you will become much better. Don't worry. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So have a wonderful day. Take care. I'll see you soon. Okay.